Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got a very exciting NFT project for you called Silks. This is going to be a play-to-earn metaverse that has some extremely unique aspects to it, like allowing you to mirror your NFT's performance with real-life horse racing, and much more. Today we will go through their website, their white paper, and their social media. Then we will get you some details on what we think about this project and why we think it's going to be the next big thing for play-to-earn gaming. Now, before we get started, I do need to let you know that I am not a financial advisor, so anything that I do say in this video is my own personal opinion. Always do your own research before investing in this project or any others, and never invest more than you are willing to lose. Now, the first thing I did want to mention is the website itself doesn't have too much on it, but they've got an extensive white paper, which is fully integrated into another portion of the website, which they've done really well. We're going to go over that. The one thing that is on their page is showing you when the public sale date is, which is April 27th, and that you can get in on an early access pre-sale by being whitelisted. Now, the details to get whitelisted are on their Discord, which we will be going over here shortly. But I did want to mention that before moving on to their team, because their team is massive. Most of them have their own individual LinkedIn profiles, so you can check the history of the team members here individually, so you can get a little bit of knowledge on who they are and verify this project isn't just going to mint and disappear. So I encourage you to check that out if you are interested in the project. So next we are going to go over to their white paper and skip around that a little bit, but I want to get you all the relevant information. They do a really good job at putting everything in the white paper, so we're going to go over that. So starting on their white paper for Q1 of 2022, they've kind of got their mission statement here, which is to democratize thoroughbred racehorse ownership for the masses and gamify the experience. And they're going to be utilizing blockchain for that. Again, this is a play-to-earn game, but it's really cool because they're going to be able to tie this in to real-life racing. So your NFT can be tied to a thoroughbred horse, and its stats and things like that and wins are going to benefit your actual NFT. So there is a big aspect of chance in this, but I think they did a really good job integrating it because it is definitely something that is exciting, watching horse racing, and with you having partial ownership essentially of that horse's stats, watching the live race is going to be thrilling, but also it's going to be beneficial if it wins. So you'll have your NFT, and there's going to be different aspects that are going to affect your NFT. So here they go over a little bit of information about the stats of horse racing and some of the cost of actually owning a horse. Then they get into the play-to-earn aspect model of blockchain gaming. And they just give a little bit of history on that. And then we get to their best section that describes this. In my opinion, they say, Silks is the first true NFT derivative gaming project that leverages blockchain and metaverse technology to bridge the real world with the digital world. I think that sums up the project at a high level really, really well. They go into a little bit more detail here and explain a few things, but as far as the game goes, that's really what you need to know. There's going to be a play-to-earn game that is going to be tied into the real world thoroughbred racing scene. Now, the really cool thing about this whole ecosystem is with Silks is you will still be benefiting the actual horse in real life. So a lot of the royalties, profits, things like that are going to go into a DAO, and then those are going to be split amongst people owning the NFT, helping contribute to the project, and funding actual farms, stables, horses, land, all kinds of different things. Really, really cool aspects of this that really make them stand out. In my opinion, they're definitely doing something different. Now with this one, they're going to have two separate tokens. They're going to have the Silks DAO token, which is SLK, and then they're going to have the in-game currency, which is going to be STT, which is going to be a non-inflationary token, and there's going to be a maximum of 5 billion units of that token. You can convert it to SLK at a varying exchange rate. But as of right now, this is pretty standard for a lot of play-to-earn games that have a DAO and a bigger ecosystem built into them. I think they're following very well to what the standard is, and which is a good thing. When it comes down to the economic system of this, people want stability. People want to know exactly what's going on, what they're getting into, and this is exactly what Silks is doing. Now, as far as the NFTs that are going to be in the game, there are going to be a few different ones here. Obviously the horses, then you're going to have different racing skills, different land, and also stables, which you'll be able to house your horses in and things like that. They're looking to take this much further than just surface level. Your horse is tied to your NFT and that's it. They're looking to expand this out greatly. Now they do go into a little bit of a detail here where you can mine SLK currency, so you know exactly how to do that according to their white paper here. They go into detail on how to purchase a horse, which is going to be again here towards the end of April of 2022. And they will represent one of the 20,000 yearlings born in the United States in 2021. Again, your NFT is tied to a horse. They are doing this right. They are going straight to the source, so you know exactly what you're getting into. Another amazing, amazing aspect of this project. Now you will be able to stake your horse on a farm, and since it's going to actually cost money to feed, house, and train the real horse, with you staking this, you're actually helping pay for that. Again, they've thought about this ecosystem a lot. They go into a little bit more detail here if you want to get that, but another amazing part of this is staking your horse. Some more aspects, you can pinhook your unraised horse, and then there's going to be a partial ownership function of this. And then they go into a little bit more detail on what they want to do expanding this. It's starting out as a 450 by 450 grid, which is going to equal 202,500 lots, which there will be a limit on the horses you can house there and the amount of stables you can have. You'll be able to earn rewards by racing, breeding, and other aspects that they're going to announce later. You can retire horses as well. They don't go into too much detail on that. Again, it's kind of early. And they do say they're going to develop other revenue streams down the road. But again, not too much detail on that. The initial project roadmap is here. They're going to do the pre-sale and a minting pass for Q1 of this year. And then in Q2, they're going to do their public sale of the Silks avatars, pre-sale the yearling crop to mint for pass holders only, and then finally they're going to do the public sale. In Q3 of this year, they look to do the public sale of the land and stables. And then finally at the end of this year, they look to do the registration for the metaverse, implement the staking, syndication, and mining, as well as racing and breeding. And then for the beginning of 2023 is when they're going to launch their metaverse. Taking a look at their Twitter, they do currently have 13,000 followers. They are very active. They do update frequently, and you can check that out through their official page. It is going to be Game of Silks. That's just their official one. So as always, watch out for any scams or people trying to impersonate Game of Silks. But again, they have some cool stuff on here, some sneak peeks. They do a lot of AMAs and collaboration so far. They've been doing a really good job keeping everybody updated. Taking a look at their Discord, it's pretty active as well. They've got a lot of information here. It's laid out and organized very well. They've got 13,000 members on here, but I would say about 10% are active at any given time. But 1,300 people at once is definitely enough to keep this going 24 hours a day. Lots of good conversation, lots of good information about the project. They've got a good FAQ section here and announcements and guide on how to get whitelisted. But we do want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think Silks is going to be a very revolutionary game tying the real world into the metaverse? Or do you guys think this one's just going to mint and go nowhere? Either way, we would love to interact with you in the comments below, so let us know what you think. Make sure you like the video if you do, and subscribe for more NFT projects like this and more, and we will see you in the next video.